feel like I may have put a little too much on. I tried bronzer today instead of just using blush on this area, and I feel like I got that overly sun-kissed glow going right now, but yeah, it washes off in the end, so whatever. We tried, not my favorite. That's the moral of that story. Today I'm going to be going over the things I've accumulated in what was supposed to be the past month, but I've found some things from July, or orders I've made from July came in as well, and then I think I found something from June that I may have missed, so we're going to put that in here just because I want to keep my numbers accurate. Saying that, none of this is from Sephora. Yes! And last kind of little bit of thing I want to say, I want to make my purchases and my empties separate now just because I do have a lot of YouTube friends as well as supporters who are on low buys and no buys, and I don't want to be the person who triggers you into buying something. So if you are one of those people who is, you know, on a low buy or a no buy, looking at you specifically, Amanda, please don't watch this video. I know you love to support my channel, but please, for your sake, I don't want to trigger you into potentially buying something. So I love that you're very supportive, but you know what? Stay strong. I appreciate you, and I'm standing behind you, so click off. For everybody else, yeah, let's kind of get into my accumulation of things. And I'm going to start with free stuff. Now, that sounds super exciting, but they're really just kind of like sample stuff. So I went to go see a friend that I used to work with who now works at a different place, and she gave me some Verb Go shampoo and conditioner to try, as well as something called Kiyun Care. It's a vital nutrition mask, nourishes dry, damaged hair. She gave me 2 of those, so that's really cool. And then like a gift with purchase thing was a 911 Quinoa Revitalization Pack by Bio Top Professional. I've never heard of them, so that's kind of exciting. But it comes with a shampoo, a revitalizing serum, as well as a revitalizing hair mask. So that's super exciting. Kind of wanted to give a shout out to First Aid Beauty. I am going to be making a separate video on this to kind of go behind the whole backstory, but I did receive something in the mail from them, and this is their Pure Skin Conditioning Eye Makeup Remover. So keep your eye out for a little story time thing with this, as well as a try on. I'm a little bit nervous to try it on, which I'll go over in the video, but that was really sweet of them. So thank you, First Aid Beauty, and look forward to this video in the future. So that was my free stuff. Now, going back to see Sarah, so somebody I used to work with who now works somewhere else. I did pick up a few things when I went to go see her. One of them being a nail file, and the other one being a buffing brick. Yeah, I really do really enjoy the buffing bricks for my toenails. I have one toe that I've broken so many times, so it sits sideways in my shoe, and it just builds up like hard calluses along it, and these get rid of that so well. And then this one I got because all the nail files I seem to have are just either really, really coarse or really, really fine. I have nothing in the middle. So I got one that has 2 different grits on both sides. I also picked up another nail lacquer thinner because I was in desperate need of that. And then I was so happy to find 99% isopropyl alcohol. I currently have a 70%, and why I'm so happy about this is because the 70%, when I repress my eyeshadows or powders, whatever I'm repressing, it always leaves like a weird film on top, and then you have to like scrape it off, and then kind of like almost like you have to remix the top layer to actually turn back into eyeshadow and not a solid protective layer over whatever you just repressed. So I'm really excited to have 90 or 99% to see if that gets rid of my problem. So that's exciting. That's what I picked up when I saw Sarah. I also picked up John some conditioner because we're trying to just add some warmth to his hair, but unfortunately it didn't work out so well. So just saying that if you have natural colored hair and you're looking to just even enhance a tone, do not get the Chi Color Illuminate conditioner. This was in dark chocolate. I even put it on my hair, and I've got dark blonde, and it didn't do anything. I think if anything it almost, yeah, no, it's a couple, like a chunk of hair like this big in here. So if you can see it, great. If not, you're kind of like the rest of us. Moving on, I went to Marshall's, not one time, like accumulation of times. Usually it's more of a miss for me whenever I go to Marshall's, but then when you have that hit that one day, it's so exciting. So for starters, I got a Lafia body wash in vanilla mint. This company I've been looking more and more into, and they seem really cool, really, how do I put it? they're very empowering with the community in Africa where they are from and where they get their ingredients from. Like, it just seems like one of those really good ethical brands that you want to support more and more. This was the brand that John got the deodorant from that he uses, and then I found this, and I don't know, I'm excited to try it. Hope it works great, and I would be happy to continue supporting them and looking more into their brand, so that's exciting. Another thing that's exciting, I saw so many people, they're like the TJ Maxx Finds account, and they keep finding like all these really cool things that I'm like, I want that. I found one, and it is the Stila Little White Lies Glitter and Glow in the shade Mint Myth. Oh my god, I love Stila glitter and glows. So to be able to find like one of them, so happy, and it makes me like really hopeful that every time I walk in there I might find another one. So I had all of the Stila glitter and glows up until they came out with the Little White Lies and the Mystere collection, and that was right when I wasn't working and I had no money, so I couldn't buy anything, and it kind of broke my that need you feel to continue collections. So it kind of broke that, and then I found that in Marshall's, and oh my god, it's so much prettier than I thought it was going to be, and now I wish I had the whole collection again. I tell you, you do so well with being on a no-buy, with getting rid of that need to have to like complete collections, and then it's like one thing and you just fall right back into it. Like, it's not like riding a bicycle. Once you get on that no-buy train, you're like, yeah, you're good, you're gone. No, it's you have to try so hard every day to be like, nope, I'm not going to be influenced. But it is what it is. Some other things I got from Marshall's. This is going to look a little bit obsessive. It kind of looks like an ABH haul, but again, these were things that people were posting that they were finding, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually really want those, so if I see them, I'm going to pick them up, and I did. And the big one is the Dream Palette by Anastasia. This is their highlighting palette. Oh god, I love them. This is what it looks like. They're like the chunky, glittery formulation, so absolutely love that. So excited to play around with that. The other one that I found was the Moonchild highlighting palette. This one's more along the cool tone side. Again, so excited to have this in my collection. I love highlighters, I love glitters, you name it. And this is the piece that I think was back from June. I'm pretty sure I found this back in June, but it was the Aurora Glow Kit. And this one has a mixture of cool tones and warm tones, but again, can never have too many highlighters in my collection. Ugh, so happy about that. And then the last thing I got from Winners. This I'm not sure why I picked it up, because seeing pictures of it online, I wasn't really enticed by it, but it's the Sultry palette. However, I started playing around with it, and for a neutral palette with a pop of color, I really enjoy it. It's actually pretty good. I do find that it still has that typical ABH problem where there's a lot of kick up in the pan, and it feels like you go through shadows a lot faster. So that is what it is, but color-wise, I think it's actually a really nice palette. So that is everything I got from Marshall's and Winners. And then I have some online orders I placed in July that came in. And this is the one that I'm just like, I'm not happy about this one. This is the Creepy But Cute palette by Strobe. The colors in here are beautiful. I love them. Well, minus the gray and the black, because I find I have grays and blacks, but like the rest of these vibrant pastel shades, absolutely love them. They're beautiful. So happy to have those colors in my collection. The only thing is, I find Strobe customer service to be pure utter shit. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. I do not like it. I have reached out to them multiple times, and I have never once had them contact me back. And I've reached out to them in email, I've reached out to them on Instagram, on Twitter, and like I said, I've never heard from them once. They've never liked a comment, or they've never like even indicated that they've seen something that I sent to them. Like, they've just pure straight up ghosted me, and I'm not happy about that. Another thing to add, this costed me $63 Canadian. This was a drunk purchase on a July night, but to be quite honest, for 6 beautiful shades like this, and for the shit customer service they have, 100% would not repurchase this if I knew then what I know now. There is another brand, I can't remember their name offhand, but they came out with a collection that contains like vibrant pastel shades, and you can get that whole collection, I think it's for like $80 American, which would be more than $63, but it's got 20 shades in it. And I think knowing that, I probably, or knowing now what if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have tried theirs instead of buying from Strobe. So I will not be supporting Strobe on a go forward. I definitely will give you my thoughts when I play around with this some more, show you some videos, other colors, and buy at your own risk, but I do not suggest them just because, I don't know, I can't really support a brand that has that shitty of customer service, because what if you have a really big problem that you need help with? Good luck. This one was a $55 purchase, which is a little bit more than I'd like to spend, but to be quite honest, I think there's only one shade in here that I played with that I wasn't like blown away with. It was just like, okay, everything else so far has been amazing, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this is you. Holy crap. This is from Glitter Explosions. I freaking love this. Now, this is a 12-piece customize your own palette kind of thing, and it's this shade here. This is Snow, I think it is. I think this one's Snow, this one's Ice, or I have it backwards, but I'm pretty sure this one's Snow. And the only problem with this one is that it's a white glitter with one iridescent shift. Like, it only shifts one color, so it gets easily lost on the skin. If you're somebody who's like, you know, I want to try glitter, but I'm a little scared, I don't want anything over the top, then I would highly suggest this. But if you're somebody like me who's like, give me the rainbow iridescent glow, I love that sparkling happiness, it just wasn't my favorite. Everything else in here though, I've had such a wicked time with. I love it. Glitterati down here, hands down one of my favorites in the palette. This one right here is called Diamond, another hands down favorite, and Dragon over here has also been really nice. I've only swatched, oh, what is this one called, Lagoon, a few times, but like I said, like, absolutely love this. Just wasn't as blown away by this one, but I'm still in love with this purchase. Probably one of the best things I purchased in this past little while. Oh, next to these, actually, I'm sorry, to this brand, this is probably my second favorite purchase of this month. Glitter Explosions get the top of the list just because I'm a glitter lover, but I also made a $45 purchase from Take Two Cosmetics, and this easily is the second best thing I purchased this whole month. And they are UV pigments. Oh my god, like neon UV pigments. So we got Grass Ain't Greener, which is a neon green. We got Cheerleader, which is a cool toned hot pink. Ooh. We've got Boss Bitch, which is a warm toned hot pink. I hope I'm showing you these enough. I don't have my glasses on or contacts in again today because you know me. Baddie is kind of like a hot coral. We have Blow Your Mind, which is like an electric neon yellow. Oh my god. The only one that doesn't scream neon to me is Extraterrestrial. This is the blue one, but to be quite honest, it's probably as neon as you would get with a blue, so that's fine. We've got Sweet Cheeks, which is like a neon orange. Then Space Jam, which is a neon orangey or a yellowy orange. And then last but not least, we have Super Freak, which is a bright purple. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So excited to play with those. I've played with the yellow one so far, and it has to be my favorite. I say that, but next color I probably play with, I'm probably gonna be like, that one's my favorite. So really love Take Two. They sent a little coupon. Oh, I almost dropped it. They sent a little coupon in here saying if you use the code TTPROMO, you can get 35% off everything. Not affiliated, just came in with the little bag that I got. So if you go look at them, see something you like, make sure you use TTPROMO to save yourself some money. Yeah, so to kind of accumulate everything, I'll have the numbers down below of how many things I've now put into my collection and what the amount of money I spent was, just because I am trying to keep track of that this year and be a little bit more mindful of it. But spent $19 when I went to go see Sarah. My whole ABH and TJ Maxx Marshalls kind of shopping spree costed me $140. Take Two was $45. Glitter Explosions was $55. And still can't believe I paid $63 for that Strobe palette. You know what? Beautiful, beautiful palette, but I just don't suggest anybody spend that much on it. I'll have the brand that's like it linked down below, or I shouldn't say like it, but has similar like colors that I'm more interested in now after having this whole go down. So that's that. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys those neon pigments and to play more with that glitter and all the new highlighters. Like, I'm excited. I also can't wait to see my sister's face when she sees that narwhal mask and then when she puts it on and gets completely creeped out. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one with an empties to counter the amount that I've spent. It probably won't be anywhere close, but it is what it is, and I'm super happy with all of it, and that's what matters. So yeah, that's it. Bye guys.